Hey everybody, it's Daniel Vitalis from WildFed and Surthrival, here for my first AMA. This question is from Brian Gilman on Instagram. Hey Brian, great question here. What is your advice on eating a healthy diet on a limited budget? Especially when I can't afford grass-fed organic meat or supplements. I just want to support you, man, and say what's really important is eating a whole food diet. Right now, what's going on with humanity is we're eating more and more processed food. We're consuming more and more plastic. We're consuming more and more pharmaceuticals. I think that the average person, even in the health food scene, who eats a lot of, let's say, organic, paleo, snack food, a lot of processed foods that are labeled organic or made to appear healthy, I think those people would be healthier on an inorganic whole foods diet than they would eating the organic, grass-fed meat snacks and all of that. I think that diet is second probably only to exercise when it comes to what's most important for building robust health. If you have a limited budget, let's say you begin with saying, I'm going to eat as much whole food from the supermarket, regular commercial whole food, as I can. A good, well-rounded omnivorous diet. You want to look down at your plate and see a good portion of protein, a good portion of high fiber, low-calorie vegetables or greens or salad, and you want to see some kind of complex carbohydrate that's going to fuel you through your day. I think all that should be dressed lightly in fats, probably the fats that you cooked with or the fats that you dress your vegetables or salad with. And for me, that's a lot of olive oil and things like that. So that said, if you can afford to go to the supermarket, you can probably go to the farmer's market too. So I'd start connecting in with folks who grow food and trying to find better deals on that produce by getting closer to the source and cutting out any of the middlemen. Because when you buy organic at the supermarket, obviously there's a huge markup, but you can bypass a lot of that going direct. Same for meat producers, and you're always going to save by buying in bulk. So I'd recommend you'd spend $150 on a chest freezer, and then you start filling that with, let's say, a quarter of a cow or a whole lamb or half a pig or a whole bunch of chickens, something like that you can buy direct from a producer so you can still get that grass-fed organic food. So if you do not have the resources to buy supplements, you can simply make your own. And actually that would be very beneficial to your rewilding process as well, because that's going to put you out in nature where those things grow. Those are my thoughts, everybody. Thank you so much for sending in your questions. Keep your questions coming. I'll keep answering them in an upcoming AMA.